Bonjour, bonjour. Hello, chat. How art thou? On this fine Tuesday? Tuesday, yes. A Tuesday? It's a Tuesday, innit? How you guys doing? Hello, Tachyon. Hello, Kim. Bear with me, I literally just got in, which is why the stream is starting late. I'm just taking my boots off and I'm ready to rock. How you guys doing? Hello, Crap Launcher. Good to see you as always, bud. Hello. How you doing, guys? Heyo, crapper. Good to see you. Thank you very much for the follow, FZ Jimmy, or FZ Jimmy as it's probably pronounced. Hey, Ben. How you doing, bud? It's gonna be VS today. I figured, you know what? I want to get the iron sorted. I want to get all of the iron we need for our armor. And then I think first stream of New Year will be Voices of the Void. Ugh. I just dropped my girlfriend off. She didn't recognize me without the mustache. Shame on her. Shame on her. But she did like it though, at the very least. Mega Gigatera, great. You're going for Balatro Golden Stacks today, Tachyon. You are going absolutely ham with the achievement hunting, and I respect it. I kind of want to do a similar thing for streams, honestly. It would be tedium personified at points, but not just Balatro, but like Wayward. Basically, I'm trying to copy you. Maybe trying to beat Ascension 20, Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire 2 is coming out in, I believe, March. But you know what my white whale is, chat? My white whale is Dead God in Isaac, in Binding of Isaac. I'm getting there slowly. There's about, I think, 600 odd achievements. I've got maybe 100 left to get, but they are not easy. Also, I can't use my controller because I have extreme stick drift. So I'm having to use my D-pad. That's not an excuse, that's just the way it is. Right, I'm gonna start loading up the game. The game known as Vintage Story. And today I wanna get our iron situation down. And then get back. We had some great time. Well, I had a great time at the very least. Decorating the base. 42 hours in, still going strong. Permadeath. I'm proud of that, chat. You know what? I'm not the greatest gamer of all time, but 42 hours on a hardcore Vintage Story run, I think that's pretty good. And to top it all off, look what I've got. You get these in the US or Canada, wherever the hell you guys are based. Flips. They're chocolate pretzels. These ones are gingerbread flavored. I think they're left over from gingerbread. When do we have gingerbread as a people? When do we have is that a Halloween thing? I don't know. When is gingerbread? Is gingerbread Christmas? Hey, Glibberish, how you doing, buddy? Isaac is one of the games you made peace with ever getting 100%. Oh, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get 100%. They're good. Who doesn't like pretzels? I mean... Okay, gingerbread is Christmas. Okay. Not in this country. I think that's more of like a German thing, right? I do love gingerbread though. Good stuff, chat. Flips, if you're watching, sponsor. Oh yeah, I do still have some card achievements left to get. I would get them all in classic mode, since that's what we've established. You know, if you weren't here about 6 months ago, I got I think about 100 achievements in a single classic mode run. It was pretty cracked. It was a good time. These are really good. I'm gonna be munching away this whole stream. Speaking of munching, before we jump into the game here, my girlfriend came over today, and we made some steaks, 2 steaks, medium rare, with some butter and some garlic, some long stem broccoli, and then we had some pasta, and we like sauteed an onion and like 3 cloves of garlic, add some single cream, get that nice and thick, mix everything together, basically pasta, steak pasta. Oh my god, it was so good. Highly poggerific. Yo, Fred, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. You got the notification today, hell yeah. Oh yeah, my hair is getting long. The mustache is gone, but the hair remains. The mustache will be back by next week, hopefully. I do feel naked without it. Alright, Chatrick Swayze. We're getting game. I shall see you on the other side. Just as soon as I turn off this royalty-free metal. Goodbye. Alright, chat. What are we doing? Hold on, let me turn off Discord as well, just to squeeze every inch of juice out of... Wait, that sounds wrong. To squeeze every piece of juice out of Vintage Story here, in terms of my RAM usage. Alright, just had butter chicken and rice. Hell yeah, I make a mean butter chicken. I like to slow cook it. Welcome home. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to get a pen. We've already got one. Let's take a look at the iron chain armor, specifically. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's 22 for the chest piece. As well as the Gambi, but we can make all the jerkin. Who up jerkin they leather right now? For the helmet, we need 3. So that's 6 bars for the helm. We will, of course, turn this into scale, I think. I've never had the scale armor before, but I think it's definitely going to happen. And then for this, we've got, what, 5, 6. So that's 12 more. That's a lot. And it's going to be even more iron when it comes to turning that into scale. So in total... We've got 18 plus 22. We have 40 pieces minimum of ingots that we need. So that's going to be our big priority today. 40 ingots cooked up. How much is this game, by the way? I believe it's about $20. Let me have a quick look for you. Verifying you are human. I am indeed. It's 20 euros, $22. Over on vintagestory.at. There you go. Right. Your wife made a soft gingerbread cake. Mmm. I like it when you get the gingerbread that kind of melts in your mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay, so we want to upgrade this to scale. Let's compare the two. Durability is like 50% extra, which is incredible. 1.5 flat damage, slightly more damage reduction. Healing effectiveness minus 17. So we do almost double that, but accuracy goes down substantially, but maybe we want chain, chat. What do you think? Or do we upgrade to scale? See, if we go scale, these take another 2 bars each, so this is what, 5? That's another 12 bars right there, right off the bat. I don't know what's better. Let's focus on one thing at a time. So we need 40 ingies. We got 22 there, we got 6 more cooking up. So that's going to take us to 28. With that, we're going to need another 2 bloomeries worth. So we'll need more iron. Oh, we do have, okay, 6 more there. So we need some more iron, but most importantly, we need to cook up some more fire clay today. Luckily, I believe I have all the ingredients. But if you weren't here at the end of last stream, we made this beautiful little curb, or whatever. What would you call this? Trim for our path. It's the most bougie thing about our base at the moment. But we also made a well, by the way. Well, oh well. I do kind of want to chisel off a little more. We've also got a decoy well, just in case anybody comes looking for my treasure. Things are looking up here. I'm actually sad this is a permadeath world, because I know I'm going to die and it's going to be really heartbreaking at some point. Let's go cook up some fire clay. This is going to be a lot of clay. And then we'll get these fired. That's not how you make it, Ross. You do it the other way around, which is even more betterer, because powdered calcium flint takes a good while to make. Just use all of this. Also, I've got some more fire clay there. Alright. I should probably put my headphones on, huh? Hold on. There we go. Alright, what's this? This is a stack and a half of fire clay. That should do us. Let's go turn these into bricks. Actually, we do it in our inventory. I always forget about that. There we go. And let's go get these cooking. Imagine having a storage shed without a roof. Couldn't be me. Imagine having a storage shed with 4 chests in it. Alright, let's go put these over here. I think we've already got 6 in one of them. We can get 12 in here. Chat, it's almost 2026. What are we doing for 2026? What's going to be happening in 2026? Will China finally invade? Will, is that enough for a jerkin? I don't think it is. What was I gonna do? I want grass. Sorry to any. I'm joking about China, by the way. Probably. Right. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Lovely jubbly. Have we got sticks? We do have sticks. Look at that. Fully prepared. And then we're going to use some peat. We're going heavy on the peat usage. I actually love peat. I think it's such a time saver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should probably make a nice dedicated pit kiln, like indoors. This looks so stupid, you know? World War maybe, economic collapse. Hope some good games come out of it. Yeah, you know what? My most anticipated game is Mugenics. I can't wait. Right, it's pretending to be human. Thought this was modded Minecraft. Hey, Homelucker, this is not. This did start off, as Fred said, as I believe it was from the devs of Terra Firma Craft. It is now its own fully fledged game. Has been for a good while. quite a few years. You can think of it as hardcore survival Minecraft, essentially. It's considerably more tedious, but it's a lot more rewarding in my opinion. There we go, this iron should be done. Nice and hot. Now let's not put that in our hand without these equipped. There we go. This might be hot enough to work it right now. It absolutely is hot enough to work it right now. Let me go and put this on. Please work. Don't do me dirty. Oh, I haven't plugged it in. It's still hold on, chat. My quern was still plugged in. There we go. Let me go grab my gear. If we can take advantage of this heat coming off of it right now, that would be wonderful. Get spinning. Sometimes you gotta do it a couple times. Hello? There we go. Right. Give this thing a hand. Get rid of the slag. This saves us. Come on, wind power. Pick up. Saves us having to cook it again in the forge if we can still use some residual heat from the bloomery. Come on, you can do it. Push. Oh, there's not much in terms of wind right now, is there? Guess if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. Limp Biscuit. Ah, we gotta let this one... There we go. Come on. Pick up, pick up, pick up. Sometimes you finish with one less voxel, and the only way to fix that is to put it on a health hammer. Try not to burn our feet whilst we're here as well. There we go, pick up. Vintage Story is a bad name. Sounds like a PS2 RPG. It kind of does, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There we go, look at that. The wind gods are bestowed upon us. Nope, never mind, maybe I spoke too soon. Yeah, I recommend this game a lot, Homelucker. By the way, thank you very much for tuning in and welcome. Appreciate it. Normally this thing would have a lot more power. Still don't understand why I did brakes instead of clutch. It's because I'm not familiar with the clutch yet. I would like to do a clutch and a transmission, so I can swap between the... Maybe you can talk me through that today, Ben. Maybe that'll be a little side project for us. Okay, it was inspired by Terraformer. It was a mod called Vintage Craft. Okay. I do apologize. Right, you keep going. This stuff is, it's getting to the point where it's... I don't think we're going to get these other two done. But that's alright. I'll let that... Get this one finished. Before it gets a little bit too cold to work. And, we need to go on a harvest. For a bit more iron. But then, I think we're pretty much good to go. And we should have enough to make the armor that we want. Survival story, chiseled craft. We are hungry, chat. We need to eat. What do I have here? We've got spelt porridge with red currants. Pretty substantial, honestly. Right, let's add this back to our... We're going to need to go grab some more iron. We'll do that come daytime. There you go, 26 ingots. Turn you off for now, you're doing my head in. Alright. Now. Let's, okay, what I wanted to do, we just built a little lampposty thing over here, right? I'm gonna put one of these in this corner here. The problem is this has already been chiseled. However, we should be able to get around that. Let's start by grabbing... I'm gonna make some more cobble here with the little bit of clay that we have left. Bada boom. And then we go grab the chisel and the hammer. This, to me, is what makes this game amazing, is all the chiseling stuff. It's very, very cool. And then here, we're going to add the cobble. Select that. Just drag this across the entire thing. There we go. And then we go quickly measure the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it does take up a full block. We're going to have to make this one slightly shorter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do a 6er. There we go. Does that make sense? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Like this shape. And I believe we can use the planer to drag this out. All the way up to the limit of the block. That seems very high. I think it's just because it's skinnier, it seems higher. Ooh, that placement though. Alright, we're gonna have to drag it over. There's no two ways about it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I would like it to be perfect, please. Or we just make it conform to, we could do it this way as well. Hold on, chat. Sorry, I'd never look at chat when I chisel. It's a golden rule of mine. Yo, Trucker! Welcome. Thank you very much. You're about to get your name on the Wall of Legends. Thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member. I appreciate that immensely. Bear with me and I'll go put you on the wall. The Wall of Heroes. The Wall of Legends. Let's see how this looks. Fairly skinny, but it'll do. That's what she said. You'd think I'd get this right the first time. Let's go even skinnier with it. Why not? Yeah! I don't hate that, chat. First things first, though. Alright. Trucker. Schön Gruß aus Germany. I don't understand. Is it rough for PC requirements? It's not that bad, I don't believe. Trucker. Trucker Shakao? Is that how you want to go? If you want me to change the name, let me know. Welcome to the Wall of Legends. Anybody that subscribes or becomes a member whilst the stream is ongoing gets their name up in lights. Right, let's quickly finish this. 2, 3, 4. This is 4 high. That's perfect. Oh. Man, these flips are so good, I can't stop eating them. Right, 2, 3, and... Nope, and... Oh shit, that was my last one. It's always like that, isn't it? Let me do it the old school way. Then we have to decide, which way would we like the lantern to hang? I'm thinking if it can't really go towards the tree, it's gonna be obstructed, so I guess we'll do it in this direction. Or we can actually, let's do it over this way. That makes sense. So I do have this aged plank here that I made. God damn it. Every time. Come on. Just climb up. There we go. There we go. And then we'll rotate that. Bada boom. And then we need 2 more of those. Oh, 1 more. Just 1 more. Which we'll use the pantograph for. Hold on a moment, chat. Let me go put all this stuff away. We no longer need on us. The iron mine is very close by, so shan't take us long to get there. Some of the stuff I'm using today, by the way, if you're new to the game, are mods. You can find my mod list in the description below the video. They're mostly all quality of life kind of things. And there we go. There's a second little lamppost for us right there. I like it. This place is coming together. What do you guys think? Ah, okay. Unfortunately, you don't understand English. Okay, okay. No worries. Thank you very much, Truck. I appreciate you. Hopefully you can understand that. My German is not very good. Even though I did it for like 4 years. Alright, let's go grab some iron. Let's make sure that we don't run out of food along the way. We do have to do some cooking. You know what, actually? Let's be smart about this. Since it's now daytime, let's go hunting. We need some meat. We need some red meat, basically. There's a bunch of animals on this island over here. We'll go grab some meat, and then when the night starts to come, the iron mine is literally just on top of this hill. So we're not going to be far from home. Thank you very much, Trucker. I'm living in London. I'm not from London, but I am living in London. I'm down to 6 arrows. This is a good excuse for us to use all of our arrows. Also, chat, whilst we're here, we should go grab this meteoric iron, and we should also look for more. I'm pretty sure that we've missed some. We can turn this into some pretty nice arrows. There's one there. Hold on. Let's look for these little... There's some more down this way. Well, I think that's the one we're looking at, actually. Yeah. I swear there's one down here as well. Yeah, let's grab the iron today, and let's go hunting. We can do these both at the same time. In we go. Where did I put my paddle? There we go. Chat, so how are you guys celebrating New Year? What are your plans? Any cool plans? Right, let's quickly grab this meteoric iron. I believe it's down here. Try not to get a landslide. Come on, please don't be just one piece. Such a good noise. You come from Mannheim. Nice. Isn't there some kind of quite big metal band that comes from Mannheim? Oh, nice. This is a good vein. Me, when I'm going to the doctor to have my blood taken. A curry and some beers. Nice. How much time in this current world? I am about 42 hours in. 42 hours, since that's all been on stream. I've been doing a lot of stuff at once. I haven't been focusing on anything in particular, so I probably could have done it quicker. No, this is not the same world as the YouTube series. This is its own thing. This is a permadeath run. So essentially a hardcore mode that I wanted to try. Yo, the guys! Thank you very much for joining the Rap Villagers. Really appreciate that. You too will be getting your name up on the wall in just a moment. Thank you very much, the guys. Oh, you are actually a truck driver. That's pretty cool. Ik habe einen Truck. I don't speak I don't speak German. This is a good amount of meteoric iron. Holy cow. There may be some. I don't think there's any more here, but we should check. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's keep on keeping on here, chat. 44 pieces of iron. Hot damn. That's gonna sort us out big styles. No, my boat! Give me this goddamn ore. The guys, when we get back to the house, I will put your name up in lights on the wall. Do not let me forget. We can remove that now. Where's this next iron? It's on this landmass down here. I'm gonna prioritize that. Do some hunting on the way back to the boat. And that should be doable today. You travel throughout Europe. Ah, very cool. Where are you going to be going on January the 5th? Which country? You've been lurking, watching my CUD videos, taught you how to play when you got into it a year ago. Nice. No, I do recognize you, the guys. I know you've been here a while. Thank you very much for becoming a member. You'll be on the wall shortly. Right. Let's remember, we parked the boat, chat, in this little elbow, this little nubbin right here, okay? Almost directly north of where we're going to be heading. We should do some more readings. We should also keep our eyes peeled for potential impact craters. You can kind of see them on the map. Problem is, it takes a good while to have a look, like this one. However, this should be enough meteoric iron to keep me going. Does anybody know if it's worth us making meteoric iron armor? Or should I just focus on weaponry? That's what I normally do. I should start grabbing sunflowers as well and making some sunflower oil. But these are going to be here for a long time, so grab it. Bing bong. Gotta wake up pretty early to dodge that one. Hey Vivi, how you doing? Good to see ya. super small deposits. Well, we just picked up 44 pieces from a single impact crater, which I feel like is quite good. How's Frankie and Vasco? Oh yes, he did tour the States. Yeah, I think they're okay. Yeah. I think they've both kind of been doing their own thing recently. But yeah, from what I can tell, everybody's good. Been quite quiet over on the Discord on the mod front. Thank you very much, Trucker. Happy New Year to you as well, buddy. Have a nice... You know what? It's funny. You're going to Norway and Sweden. I'm going to Norway in February for a holiday. Chipmunks. Not interested in those. Here we go. There's an impact crater right here. Another juicy one. Well, Fred, if you ever fancy coming back, then, you know where to find us. Oh shit, I'm starving to death. Hold on. There we go. Problem solved. I think these are the only 2 meteors that we found on this world. So far, anyway. I think they're slightly easier to find with the other map. Which I did actually want to... I did want to use the color realistic map, but I totally forgot. Norway is beautiful. You lived there when you last went. Nice. Oh, you loved it when you last went, sorry. Careful for mountain trolls. I will try. It'll be like the snow troll in Skyrim. No, I'm really hoping, more than anything, that I get a chance to see the Northern Lights. Because I mean, I'm going in February. You know, I'm hoping that that'll be there. Ah, you can't hide from me. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning to make me miss some valuable meteor. Yeah, there's a link to the Discord below the video, Trucker. It should be in the description of the video. What's my troll rep at? I have been missing CUD recently, but I know I still need a little break from it, you know? When you've played as much CUD as I have, especially... I'll be honest with you, I haven't been playing CUD for fun for a good while. I've been playing it for content, you know? And that's why I need a little rest. People were saying, by the way, that if you mine this impact rock, you can sometimes get diamonds. But, I don't know if I really care about that, so... I think that's everything in terms of... There's one more meteor, but it's up by the treasure hunter. So we'll grab that at another... Oh my god, I can't stop hiccuping. You know, like when you... this is... hold on. I think this is something that mostly the guys in chat will relate to. You get to a certain age and you start doing what I call dad hiccups. Which are somewhere between a hiccup and a burp. Combined. And you do them almost for no reason. I'm not dying to a goat. Did anybody else get that? Get the dad hiccups? Ah, he says, you shouldn't have run at me, bro. You should have run away. Now look at you. Dead as a goat. Give me these bones. We do have lots of lime over here, which is good. Well, I'll have to come back for that at some point. organic issue. Wait for the hic sneezes. Oh, don't even get me I have a recurring sinus infection at the moment. It's been ongoing for like 6 months. And I've also got issues with some black mold in my room. I'm keeping on top of it. There's no visible mold, but obviously there's still spores in here. And man, I am allergic to it, so I'm constantly sneezing. First thing I do in the morning, blow my nose, marvel at the amount of stuff that comes out of it, and then have a sneezing fit for about a minute. So it's not a fun way to wake up, but what can you do? Grab some more berries for the road. I don't need this slate sand. Let me go dump off some garbage over here. Return from whence you came. Return from whence you came. By the way, we got like over 100, no, 80. We got 91 pieces of meteoric iron. That's pretty nice. Not to toot my own trumpet. I forgot to grab those berries, didn't I? Oops. I'll grab these ones instead. Some lovely red currants. We need to... Here's what we want to do today. We want to make some jam. Or syrup. I don't know. I've never made either of them. Actually, I've made jam. I haven't made syrup before. I'm looking for red meat. What is that? Is that a kappa? Wait. No, what are you? Come back. Are you a grouse? You're a pheasant. Ah, golden pheasant. We can start pressing these, actually. In fact, let's take a quick look. If we press these, we can bake them into... Actually, drying them might be good. They're going to last forever. Or we can juice it into red currant juice, which we can then turn into vinegar. Vinegar. I feel like having vinegar is going to be... Or we can turn it into syrup. There's actually loads we can do with this. I'm going to press all of these red currants. That don't impress me much. Alright, and there's our boat. Look at that. Any more rabbits? Hey, Lola. Hello. Grandfather Nurgle was sending gifts. Lola, I was just telling everybody about our steak. And just that, and nothing else. Jump in here. You're about to watch me make some jam. You're gonna be impressed. Alright, let's keep moving here. I got 5 arrows left, by the way. What did you say about it? I said it was delicious. Kills paint, bleach, and dehumidify. Yeah, I have 2 of those. The paint I will have to reapply. I do try and repaint it every year or so. But yeah, the dehumidifier is on almost constantly, and it does help, obviously. Hello. Stop moving. You want to come for me? Do you know who I am? Do you know how many subscribers I have? Like 10,000. How many do you have, Bozo? Give me that meat. Give me them bones. I like how the bones float to the surface. That's a cool touch. May as well grab the remaining arrows here, and then we're gonna make some meteoric iron arrows. I need some good arrows that aren't gonna break on impact. Actually, we got all of these back, it looks like. It's quite nice. You blame the Chinese ciggies. Yeah, I mean, those definitely don't help. But you know what? Who can resist a delicious Chinese cigarette? Oh, there's a storm coming in, boys. Looks like quite a violent one as well. How about we make that dock that we've been talking about today? For like the last 12 episodes. Alright, let's go dump all of our stuff. Now we have a new pantry, remember? We made this. How's our sausages coming along? I need some glizzy action. 4 days until they're dried. Right. Oh no, our balls are going off. No matter. Oh, and some of our red currants are about to go bad. I'm going to take them out of there. Yeah, we're good. We got loads of compost coming in, which is a good thing. Yeah. Those will spoil quicker in our inventory. We need to make barrels, specifically for pressing more honey. This is all spoiled, FYI. How do we... Can I no longer get anything out of here? How do we remove rotten food from a crock pot? Is it possible, or is that just gone now? Alright, just a couple more things to put away here. Bones go in here. Throw the crock in water. Oh, okay. Hello, Jackson Starbringer. Oh, also, whilst we're here, let's put the guys up on the wall. I'll do it without the number, but... Welcome to the Hall, and by hall I mean Wall of Legends. Alright. First and foremost, put this away. Lovely meteoric iron here, which I'm going to cook up momentarily. That goes in here, I believe. And these horns. I guess we could put these horns on a mount them, but honestly, I don't care about that. Yeah, this is a mean looking storm. Just go put this away. Let's go check on the animals. This is done cooking. That's excellent. Compost is coming along nicely. Let's get some more rot building up in here. I think I may have a few more in... Yep, some more in here. Nice. Bees are doing good. They're coming back. How's the piggies? They're grown up. Look, they're no... Nice. Generation 1 piggy. You guys want to have some babies? I think I'm gonna kill... Should I kill all but one boar? And keep the rest as sows? I think that might not be a bad idea. Either way, I need to go and eat before I start starving. Ah, my onions are ready. I'll go grab those in a sec. Do you want, the guys as your name? I can change it if you don't. No problem. I guess we're moving on to the good food now, huh? This is a serving of hefty red meat cabbage stew. This is gonna fill me all the way up. With some to spare. Alright, let's make some barrels. Well, you know what? Before we do that, how about we go and grab all of this that we cooked up. And we're gonna start cooking up some meteoric iron. Does you know what? You can go there. I forget how many you get in. I think 2 of these... Yeah, 2 of those are 1 bar, so we'll get 6... You know what? This is a lot of meteoric iron. Feeling hashtag blessed. Right now. We do need some more regular iron, though, to get this armor finished. We need quite a lot more, in fact. Until then, though, let's process the stuff that we have. Since it's nighttime, and it seems to be very calm. It says medium, so we'll probably get harassed at some point. But, I'm liking these little lampposts. We need more of them, though. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I also wanted some barrels, didn't I? Let's get squeezing as well. Hey, Tavana! How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Hope you are well, my man. How's the game dev stuff going? How do I make a barrel again? One day I'll remember the recipe. Oh, so close. You know what? Give me a shitload of barrels. Excuse my French. There we go. And what we're going to do now... We can't put a barrel under there. We will need a bucket. I'm going to start squeezing some of our berries. Because I want to turn them... I want to turn them into syrup or jam. You can put that in there. Let's start with, I think we've got some... Which is fresh for the least amount of time. Red currants. You know what, let's do some black currant. Who doesn't love black currants? I don't think you can get black currants in the US, which is a real shame. Because they are goated. Also, I love doing this. This is very relaxing. Super exhausted trying to market the game. Need to go to work tomorrow as well. Damn, but you know what? I hope it's going well. How is it going? How's the game dev stuff going in general? Hope you got some stuff in the sales. No, don't eat them, you fool. Fool of a buffoonery. I'm good, thank you. I'm very good. Hey, Blight, how you doing, buddy? Fruit levers. Now that would be cool. I accidentally ate one of the black currants, and now I've got slightly less than I would otherwise have. How much? Did we pour all of that out? No. Pour all of it out, bozo. 19.6 liters of blackcurrant juice. Let me, Right, now with the blackcurrant juice, right, we can make a bunch of stuff. We can simmer it down into syrup. Now the syrup is fresh for forever, essentially, and we can top a bunch of stuff up with syrup. We just need to boil it. Alternatively, we can leave it in storage and it will turn into vinegar. Which I feel like would also be incredibly useful. We can pickle things. We can make cottage cheese. We can't do that because we don't have how do we make salad dressing? I can't believe that you can make salad dressing in this. We need seed oil and egg. Or okay, wine will also degrade into vinegar. Okay, I'm leaning towards syrup right now. Or we can cure it into wine. I don't really want to make alcohol. It's kind of useless. I think you can do something with the mash as well. Let me check. Yeah, you can make dehydrated blackcurrant, which I believe you can add to a bunch of stuff. You just need to put it in open storage. I think what that means is put it in a barrel. I'm gonna put them in a barrel and see if that helps. Fresh for 2 days. If I put it in a barrel, what is open storage? Does anybody know? Let's go make some more blackcurrant. Let's do another stack. I'm gonna turn most of this into syrup, and then we'll make vinegar with something else. Since vinegar's kind of a nondescript liquid anyway that can be made with multiple things. There we go. You think it's a shelf, maybe? Okay, we'll try that. By the way, hello, Star Willow. First time chatter. Welcome. Hope you are very well. This is going to be so much. It's going to be amazing. Grab these. What if I just leave them? I actually don't think I can put them on shelves. Interestingly. I might put them down below. They're gonna preserve. They're gonna stay preserved for a little while longer, I think. No, that's a blackcurrant. Give me this. Yeah, I can't put them on shelves. I guess I'll just put them in here for now. That way it will stay fresh for longer. Don't really think that counts as open storage, but whatevs. The steak you got us was $5.50 for 2. That's so good. It was a good steak. Oh, there we go. Right. I feel like we just lost some of our juice, but hey, look, we've got almost 40 liters of blackcurrant juice. That is an obscene amount. So, let's turn this into some syrup, shall we, boys and girls? We'll start off with the stream with a little cooking. Why not? I can't lay them on the table, Adrian, unfortunately. Basket may be open storage. Okay. Place the mash in your crafting grid. Ah, okay, hold on. You are absolutely right. Thank you very much, Blight. So what can we do with the dehydrated blackcurrants? So this is dehydrated. In open storage, it turns into dried. Okay, I see. Fresh for 2 days. And then dried blackcurrant. We can rehydrate them, I think. I'll leave them in here. They'll stay fresh for much longer than 2 days. They might dry a little slower, but I think I'm going to make some more sausages with the meat that we have. Also, let's try and throw this in the sink. See if this cleans out the Alright, let's do it outside. It's much easier. I don't know what to do with this crock of rotten food, chat. We'll display it. How about that? Alright. So now we want to simmer. I believe we can use our cauldron, finally, for simmering, right? I love the noise it makes. Listen. Put some death caps in it. You wish. You wish. Right, let's see if we can figure out how to do this. I think we're going to need a bowl. Which, unfortunately, this one has food in. Can I eat all of this? I'm suffering from success right now. When I put my other bowls, I think I unfortunately put them behind... Can I not use a bucket to put stuff in? Oh yeah. Let's just put all of this... I want to make all syrup. This is a purely syrup concoction. Shitloads of syrup. There's 5 liters of syrup, which is more syrup than I've ever seen in a single place, personally. Okay, we can only put 25... Oh, I accidentally poured some. There we go. I think we can only do 25 per thing here. Yeah, we can only do 25 at a time. Fair enough, bruv. Fair enough. Alright, let's get this heating up. Bum 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 bum. Tavana redeemed I am become rat. Now, I don't have my face cam on, but... I promise you... I will wear the mask. Hold on. Ivana, this is... Oh. There we go. How do we look? Beautiful. Alright, what temperature have you got to reach? 150, alright, you're already cooking up, but you're gonna take a good while, I think. Or do I have to put... Is there... No, there's green there. It's very slow. We're gonna use a lot of wood for this. I'm alright with that. Cook up, my friend. Cook up. Alright. This is going well. Now, we have some more iron that we need to produce here. I want you to produce me some produce. Right, we got 8 iron blooms. Bing bong. We're gonna need... Not charcoal, but brown coal, because we're cheap. We're gonna do 2 pieces of pop, and then as soon as it turns over... Oh, of course, here they come. I swear down, bruv. You better give me a blue gear. Chat, we need 1 blue gear, and we can use a translocator. Smart man would have his sword out. Give me a blue bee, baby. I need a blue gear, please. You both stink. Alright, let me turn this back on. Get ready for the clanging, chat. Problem solved. Get clanging, please. Is there no juice? There's no juice in the air tonight. Hold on. I'm gonna need you to produce me some produce. Get fucked. You disgusting. There we go. I can hear the clanging. Give me blue gear. Alright, let's get back in here. How's this doing, FYI? Alright. Clangin', clang, clangin', clang, clangin', clangin'. Right, let's keep going. Let's start remove some slag here. Too many slags spoil the broth. Which has a different meaning in the UK than it probably does elsewhere. Chippity chip. Remember, chat, we need at least 40 pieces of the good stuff. Come on. There we go. This really doesn't take long. Now that I know that using this chip thing actually speeds this up. I have no peripheral vision right now, by the way. How dare you do that to me? Lovely. You're ready to rock. Let me deal with this bozo real quick, boys. I gotta take this mask off. I can't see anything. Right, those are cooking up nicely. Bunch of plonkers, exactly. Absolute waste gash. The linen armor's doing great, you're not wrong. I mean, it is. I have not repaired it this whole playthrough. And I've taken countless amounts of stupid damage along the way. Right, let's get you on there. We're almost at all of the iron that we need for the armor, chat. We just gotta make a leather jerkin first. Hold on, let me take this mask off. There we go. I do want to capitalize on all the drifters for that blue gear, but one thing at a time. Absolute murder spree. Look at that. We're basically done. How dare you do it? We should get out of there before they despawn. I'll trust you to work. Stab attack. Double stab attack. Triple stab attack. Now, one of you has to have a blue gear. It's a 1 in 80 chance. There's about 80 guys here, so one of them, statistically... Take that. I hate your hitbox so much. How do I hit you? Chat, we need to get better at fighting shivers. Their hitbox still throws me off. Where did you come from though, bruv? You're garbage, you're nothing. Who are you? I walked Bob Dylan on stage. Oh, I forgot to put one more in there. Plonker. Plonker cop. There we go. Let's get that. Eating up. You done? You are done. Lovely jubbly. Proud of you. Right, you get going. I'm gonna leave you to do the rest. How many have we got here? We're up to 32 ingots. We're gonna have 34. We need 6 more, chat, which is 1 bloomery. 1 bloomery's worth. We're gonna be cooking with gas. Give you a little hand there, buddy. Welcome to Syrup Town, USA. $12 years worth of syrup. Okay, you can't put... What do we store syrup in? Liquid containers. Okay. So we're gonna need, I guess I'll just put it in a bucket. Yeah, I'll put it in a bucket. We'll leave that there for now. Alright, I'm gonna go kill some bozos because I'm gonna need the, I'm gonna need that blue gear. My white whale right now. You take a shot at the king? You better not miss. No blue gears. This is ridiculous. I see you. Check your corners. Where did he go? Turn around, bozo. I'm using a knife. No, I need to be using a sword. Help me, I'm being shot from all directions. Did I have a rift storm yet? I had one... I think I might be due one soon, yeah. Alright, chat, we're done. 34 delicious pieces of iron. Let me turn this off because it's doing my head in. Where's that goddamn shiver? Oh yeah, I'm being shot at right now. Blue gear. Blue gear ×2. Damn it. I hear you. Where are you, nasty little freak? You missed, you absolute bozo. Must be embarrassing for you. You guys can't see anything, but... Let me enhance. Alright, never mind. He's gone. How's this doing? Yo, it's done. 6 delicious iron ingots, meteoric styles. Now we should turn this. Oh, it's hot, baby. It's boiling hot. Let's turn all of these, if you please, into I need arrows, honestly. I don't have an anvil! Mummy! You idiot, chat. I don't know why I'm blaming you guys, but... You didn't remind me that I need a... Alright, fine. We also run out of room, kind of. I guess I'll just leave them here for now. Chat, that's your fault. You should have reminded me. Definitely not my fault at all. Even though I've used that before and I should know that by now. Don't shoot me, I'm working. Right. Alright. We need to cook. Breaking Bad reference. Alright. Syrup, syrup, syrup. How do I syrup into the bucket? Just like that. 6.5 liters of syrup. Crazy styles. Let's take it downstairs. Make sure all of the doors are open. Some lovely black currant syrup. Sloshing around. I'm gonna sip it directly from the barrel. And I know you would too. Alright, what do I want to do today? Well, I want to go grab some iron. Of the normal variety. And then we need to do some cooking when we get home. Because we're running low. I'll do that later. Let's go put some stuff away. So much meteoric iron, chat. It's actually crazy. The two-headed drifters during the storm have a high chance for a gear. Yeah, we need an iron anvil. I totally forgot about that, so that's also on the list. Let's put this away. Alright, let's go grab that iron that I need. Oh, hello. What a shame you didn't run away. Give me a blue gear. You stink. Alright. Let's take the boat for style points, even though we really don't have to go too far for this. This is probably going to be our last batch of iron in terms of stuff we need for the armor. I do have borax, yes. I was lucky enough to find a piece of borax, so all I need is to make the actual anvil itself, which actually is not that expensive. I think it takes 10 pieces of iron, 10 bars. 5 per half. It is very satisfying getting that iron anvil. Climbing, climbing, climbing. We're not using our walking stick much, are we? We should use that for when we go on long excursions. Which I think I'm going to do the day after this. You remember we saw that bear yesterday, chat? I want to go, and I want to cull the world of all bears. Just knowing that it exists fills me with a sense of dread. Also, if you guys haven't already, I encourage you to hit that follow button. Do it, or else. Have I been down here? We probably could have discovered the iron by just poking our nose down. We didn't actually have to go down too far to get it, did we? Now there could be some boys down here. So let's keep the bow ready. I wonder if there's anything good in this quartz. Now, no cave-ins today, chat. I'm officially banning all forms of we have some nice copper up there. We don't need that right now. I'm banning cave-ins officially. This one might... Oh, there we go. We're good. Let's always take out the block above first. I've been learning myself on how to do this. And then we take these ones out. I'm thinking about installing that mod that makes it so that when you find ore, it has little like rocks that jut out of it. I think that looks pretty cool. Anybody else in chat using that? Anything hiding? Yes. You can't hide from me. Chippity chip chip chippity. Look at that. No cave-ins needed. I'll grab like a stack of iron. I think that'll be enough for the time being. I don't know who Drax is. Is Drax a Vintage Story, obviously a Vintage Story streamer? I would like to watch some other Vintage Story streams. Can be a very relaxing game to watch. Not my streams, probably. Mostly because I'm trying to do 1,000 things at one time. But it may not be relaxing, but hopefully it's entertaining. So much iron, dude. Me when I eat my cornflakes. Who in chat eats cornflakes? I like cornflakes, but I don't eat cereal anymore. Am I missing whimsy in my life, chat? Should I be eating cereal still? It's just I don't enjoy cereal, if I'm being honest. It's too much milk. It's too crunchy. I don't really like the texture. The texturally, it's a bit weird. Also, I'm 35 years old. I feel like I'd rather eat, like, toast, you know? Or I'd rather go hungry. I don't really eat breakfast, I'll be honest. I'm not really much of a breakfast eater. And if I am, I'm probably gonna make something fried. You sometimes eat cornflakes. Was Walking Doggy? Was there any Blue Gear success? There was not, unfortunately. You've always been told casual cereal eating is an American thing. I think it kind of is, yeah. You enjoy watching weaponized ADHD. Well, I'm glad, because, yeah, I have no way to control it. Chippity, chip, chip, chippity. Alright. Good amount of iron. We'll get a little more. How do we get this one? I'm hoping there's nothing above. No, we're good. Look at this, chat. Not a single cave in today. Are you proud of me? Tell me you're proud of me. Cereal for dinner. A dragon mod. I hate dragons. I'm gonna say it. I don't care if this outs me as a dragon hater. I hate dragons. I'm sick of seeing dragons shoehorned into everything. Give me a wyvern or fuck off. That's what I say. Even in Game of Thrones, I was like, snooze. More dragons, huh? Give me some goblins, man. Give me some orcs. Technically, orcs and goblins are the same thing in the Tolkien universe, but it's neither here nor there. Alright, I think we're good for iron. No cave-ins. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. Hey, Jason, how you doing, bud? You can't have cereal in the house or you eat it too quickly. Yeah. I mean, I'm like that with... Right now, I'm going... For some reason, I've developed a taste for Coca-Cola from a can. I'm obsessed with buying it. Like, actually obsessed. So every day, I'm drinking like 2 Coca-Colas. Maybe 3. I'm feeling a little bit cheeky. Yeah, I have the mod that adds ducks and hedgehogs. It's great. Adds a lot of flavor. Cheese on toast for breakfast. Hell yeah. You're gonna defend hot cereals. You know what? Hot cereal I can get down with. I can get down with hot cereal. Even if you haven't tried it, hot cornflakes, chuck them in the microwave for like a minute. Extremely good. Wow, it's only 11 AM, chat. We got the whole day ahead of us. Let's go grab some more. Let's do some more hunting. I believe if we head just... Yeah, this little end of the river over here is full of goats. Try not to collapse any mountains on our way down. Perfect. Also some aged wood over here, but I don't believe I need any just yet. Something just caused a cave in, and by cave in I mean a landslide. It looked like a rabbit or something. Oh, it's dead. Oh my god, it's a massacre. A whole bunch of turkeys just got thrown down a mountain. I should probably capitalize on this. Rest in peace, bozo. Right. Look at this. This is free chicken, chat. And when I'm not chicken, I'm looking for some chicken. Where's that other guy gone? There's one more. There you are. We need to go check on our chickens, actually. As soon as they grow up, they can start making eggs again, which means we'll have generation 2 chickens. And then by the 3rd generation, I think we can kill them and get like a frankly obscene amount of meat from them. I'm hearing goats around here, but I can never see them. It's very weird. It's kind of spooky. I do know there are some deer up ahead though. I think they're deer. I can't remember. Some kind of mammal. Damn, I want some chicken now. Who's been talking about chicken? Yo, Boom Boom. Hello, welcome. Yeah, the rivers are great. I'm using the river gen mod. If you take a look at the overworld, there's some weirdness here because I installed a mod, but the rivers are really, really cool. Where the river ends here, by the way, these are caves. They go through the actual land itself. It looks very cool. What's the temperature? 17 degrees. That's toasty. Chat, I think we should go and hunt that bear. I want to make some jerky, some bushmeat jerky. What, bushing they jerky? I'm gonna go try and find that bear that we. Never mind. There's some. These are goats. How many arrows do I have? I've got 4 arrows. That's not very good, is it? No way was that a miss. I'm not dying to a goat. Now or ever. You better run. You see that? Snapshot, baby. Somniferum, hello! How you doing, bud? You finally get to catch me live. Love your content, mate. Got your channel via Caves of Cud. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, Somniferum. Welcome on in. Okay, we got all of our arrows back. Where's the other goat? There you are. I'm sorry that I killed your friend. Would you like to see them again? Type Y. Where are you running? I was going to say should have kept running, but I missed the shot, so it doesn't quite have the same gravitas as it would have. Gravitas? I hardly know a tas. There we go. One more hit and you should be toast. Come back. Come back, lad. Where are you? Nice try. Alright. Our bow has seen better days, by the way. Look at this meat, baby. Ow! Actually, we need to go home because we actually have no food on us. Oh no, we do have food, you fool. This is like half a bowl, but should be enough to keep me going. I also have a cooking pot technically in my backpack, so... And we have berries over here. Let's go hunt that bear before we go home. Whoa. And make sure that it doesn't hunt us back. There we go, we're full on. Also, let's try not to die in a landslide. How many people have I forced to play CUD? Honestly, I'm not joking. The amount of people that have said to me that I've got them into CUD is, I would say, between 30 and 50 people. We saw the bear, I believe, right here. So dead ahead, essentially. And let's be smart. Let's keep these in our offhand, just in case we need to dirt tower out of the shit today. We did actually see another bear around here. This is quite a nice little lake here. Can I be bothered to go to the... I'm going to look for the bear one more time. And then we're going to head straight home, because I don't want this meat to go bad. I want to make a bunch more sausage. We're going to go sausage maxing, and we're going to go meatball maxing. Please stop. I do like the landslides. They are fun. Oh no, I started a chain reaction. I can still hear it. Shh. It's fine, it's fine. Just let me be. I don't think we've really been over here properly, have we? We kind of have. We've got some quartz here. Wonder if there are any more, if there's gold or silver in there.
Boom is now following.
Hey, Boom Boom, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that. Glad to have you. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Gonna spend the night together from now until forever. You guys remember that? Venga Boys? Were Venga Boys big outside of the Europe? Any US chatters? Right, the bear should be around here somewhere. I only have 4 arrows, so we're not going to be able to really... We need to trap the bear. I dug a bear pit over here somewhere. And if I can get him to go in that... There! There you are, you little stinker. I'm gonna kick you in the sphincter. Right, come back here. Where's my bear hole? Right, let's not lose sight of him this time. Or it, or her, or them. I don't care what this bear's pronouns are. Here. The bear hole. Hello, bear? Where are you? No way you're getting away from me this time. How can you disappear so quick? You're a giant... Alright, he's coming. He's following me. You still following me? Come on. This way, dingus. Yo. Why are you running? I haven't even hit you yet. How do you know what I'm gonna do? You just run down a... Chat, am I going crazy? What just happened to this bear? Did he go down that hole? Because I don't see him. Alright, well, problem sort of solved, I guess. Black trumpet, that's got to be poisonous. Hold on. Did you go down this hole? Are you trying to bait me? Yeah, he definitely... Look, there's a bear print. You're probably not having a great time. Let's make sure we never go down this hole. Alright, cool. I don't know if you've got a friend, but it doesn't matter now. As long as I know that you're down a hole. Down in a hole. Alright. To clarify, another streamer called Yagamoth first made you aware of CUD's existence. You got into this rattery, you realized you needed more CUD content. Yeah, I'm taking... I was just talking about it a moment ago. There's a hedgehog, by the way. Extremely cute. I'm taking a little CUD break right now, but the CUD will be back at some point. Hello. How does it feel to be absolutely useless? Can't wait until VR is good enough to play games like this. Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be sick as frick, if you'll pardon my language. Alright, let's get back to the boat. Got a big pile of meat on me, and I want to make some sausage. With sausage maxing. Now, getting back, because of this janky ass terrain, which I did cause, I will admit. Accidentally, though. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, it's kind of cool in its own way, but let's get back home. We got loads of iron. Should be our last batch of iron to get the armor that we're after. And then we can actually start preparing to go to the Resonance Archives. Now, if you don't know, the Resonance Archives is kind of the first story location. And it's the first real place where it's more likely than not that we will die. And with that said, we are playing a permadeath run right now. So if we die, the save gets deleted automatically by the game. And we lose all 40 odd hours that we've put into it so far. So yeah, we need a serious game plan. Bandages, I think, are going to be key. Bandages, decent armor, some nice arrows, and plenty of food. POF. Right, I'm going to let that sheep get away because I can't see a thing up here. Here we go. The terrain is normal from here on out. Follow the river. Our boat is just down that way. By the way, those black trumpets mushrooms are called poor man's truffles. Oh, really? I don't think we get them in the UK. I would, Oh, my shins! Alright, let's get back to the boat. You ever play Outer Wilds? No, I have not. But I am aware. I am aware of the game, and I think I know I would love it. I always get confused between Outer Wilds and Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is the Bethesda game, isn't it? Outer Wilds is the one where you're zooming around the planets. I just saw a sheep. I think that was the one I was looking for earlier. That said, I've got 34 meat on me. That's enough for quite a few sausages. Quite a few meatballs. So let's go home. I'm really excited for Mugenics, chat. Is anybody else excited for Mugenics when that comes out? What is this? Oh my god, it's a whole bunch of deer or goats or what? Some kind of creature. We need to be on this side of the river, by the way. Oh wait, let's not forget we've got these pretzels here. Where's the boat? I think we left it at the shore. Just over here. There it is. We can put the lantern there, look. How lovely is that? Need to make a couple more of these. One I want to leave on the boat, like, permanently. It does kind of obscure your view, but that's okay. Look at that. What a beautiful home. Alright, let's put a bunch of our stuff away here. obscene amounts of meat, honestly. You've never seen so much meat in your life. Also chicken. Can go in there. We got a couple of pelts. Almost enough to do another full batch of leather. Then everything else goes up, 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 up. Whilst we're here, let's grab another portion of this. Alright, let's those do look nice, don't they? Let's smash apart some of this iron. Ho ho ho, this is more than enough. Did you hear my Father Christmas impression then? You guys call it Father Christmas elsewhere, or is it just the UK? Father Christmas, where are you? Where are you? Alright, we are absolutely loaded. Back to our beautiful storeroom. Why? Whoa! How do you move like that? I need more arrows, chat. Which means we really need an iron anvil, because I want to make meteoric iron arrows, because I think they're cool as hell. Really, I want to keep all of my stones in here, so let me do some quick... Also, why are you in here? You shouldn't be in here. There we are. No, you don't go in there. You don't go in there either. In fact, nothing goes in there. You go in here, though. Everything else goes over here. 3 more bits of fat. That's very good. Some more bones as well. That's always good. Some feathers. We have a boatload of feathers now. These Nubian goat horns. Return from whence you came. That is to say, throw them in the river. See you later. Alright, let's get some iron cooking up. We need 8 pieces for the... What do we need? We need 12 pieces, I believe, for a full set of bloomery. That's right, I can count. You go there, you go there. Now we grab 120 pieces of this, so we can just skim 8 off the top. And then 6 pieces of this. Actually a very good trade, and then we'll get 6 more chunks of iron from this. You call him Creepy Uncle Christmas. Because he sneaks into your room at night. Just search Mugenics on Steam. Yeah, so it's made by Edmund Macmillan, who makes The Binding of Isaac, which is the greatest game of all time, if you ask me. One of. And it's also like a squad-based, like a tactics game. I'm really looking forward to it, in a way that I can't really overstate. I don't know what else is coming out next year that might be worthy of looking forward to. Whoever you are, you're not welcome. Blue gear. We need a blue gear, chat, desperately. This will definitely be enough iron to get the armor up and running. Then we can decide if we want to go for a scale mail, or if we just want to keep it regular mail. Oh my god, they're every... Alright, this is good though. We might get those... I do want an anvil though, because like I said, I would like to go straight to meteoric iron arrows. Let's have a quick look at the different arrows actually. Just arrow. Alright, so currently we're using tin bronze. 1 additional damage. 12% chance to break. Iron arrow. 2 additional damage. 10% chance to break. Meteoric iron. 2.25. Maybe it's worth just going with iron. You get 0.25 damage, but break chance doesn't really go down. You can't get in. You're too wide. And now you're gonna die. There we go. Give me a blue gear. You. Right, that's all ready. Let's get this lit. Lovely. Alright. Whilst that's cooking up, how many more do we have here? We've got 6 fire clay bricks. Okay, we don't have enough. I was gonna say we should probably cook up the rest of these meteoric iron, but I guess we'll do some cooking. What shall we cook tonight? Now we have a bunch of red meat. I'm wondering, can we like put the meat in bread or something? Hey, Claiborne, how you doing, buddy? Now, red meat pie is great, but I'd like to do something more with it. Just give me regular red meat. And let me go from here. Let's see. So I will be smashing it. And then I will be... We can make it breaded. I will rather nugget it, because you seem to have a lot of stuff that we can do. We can do dumplings. I really want to find bell peppers. We can then put the dumplings into a stew. Making this soft dough is kind of a nightmare. We have done it before though. It's just water, flour and egg. The problem is... Let's go check on our chickens. They may need feeding. Oh, also we need to harvest our onion. Oh, before we do anything though, let me grab... How's this coming along? There we go. Get that leather cooking up. My cabbages are going absolutely crazy. We planted these last stream, but we put compost down on here, so they're going absolutely crazy mode. There's a bunch of fish here as well. Yeah. Yeah. Feels weird not using my bow. Clear off. How dare you do that? Where are you? Give me a blue gear, please. Gotta stop asking for it. That never happens when you ask for it. You guys, get breeding. Gen 1, these are all Gen 1s. I don't know if we should kill off... I think we should kill off any boars other than one and just keep the rest as sows. What is that? That's a chicken egg. That's perfect. I don't know how you got out of the pen yet again. Guys, get laying. What's wrong with you? Yeah, we're using some mods, some quality of life mods. Oh, darling, please believe me. Nice. That's it. You don't ask for it and it happens. Just like real life. That's actually not true. Don't follow that advice. You should always... I see you. Guys, we got the blue gear. We can go translocating. As soon as the sun comes up, chat, we're going to teleport somewhere where I've never been before. Can't wait. Oh my lord. Oh my sweet baby lord. Perish. Perish to my blade. You as well. I can't believe we finally got that blue gear that we've been searching for. You want to come at me, dude? I can move faster than you. Watch us get another blue gear right here, right now. Oh my sweet baby Lord Moses, Mary, Jesus, and everybody else from that book. I can't believe it. I called it, chat. Sometimes shit just happens, you know, it's... I can't believe that actually worked. Watch this guy give me a blue gear. Blew me. Wouldn't it be funny if that was a third blue gear? I would actually, like... I don't know what I would have done, but something. Alright, guys, eat up. Are you Generation 2, chicks? Surely not. You are a Generation 2. Wait, no you're not. Ow! Oh! Guys, we got blue gears. Can you believe it? They said it would never happen. They said it would never happen, and yet here we are. Geared out of our schnoz. I don't know what that means. We can make a little bit of soft dough for dumplings, but honestly, I'm gonna make a good old-fashioned meat and vegetable pie, I think. Meat and vegetable pie makes me wanna cry. Can I combine this with red meat? I'm curious. Now, I got all of these. I made them accidentally. They actually give you so much. Give me like 20 of these. These will keep me topped off for a while. We got 5 days on that. That's fine. These are never going to go off. I guess we should make some sausage though, chat. We need to get them drying. We've got plenty of room. We've got enough for what? 4, 8, 12, 14, 15 sausages. So let's go make 15 sausages. Where'd this fish come from? Alright, let's start by crushing this meat. And I think we turn it into meatballs, yes. And then we turn those balls into sausage by kneading it with fat. Problem is, do we have 15 fat? I don't think we do, but that's okay. Take that, idiot. Give me a blue gear. We've got 6 fat. That's okay. That's 6 more sausage. Streamers luck, streamer bend reality to their will. Hell yes. Shepherd's pie. I love a shepherd's pie or a cottage pie. So good. I believe you can make pasta. Yes. Six more long danglers. And I promise I'll never call them that again. Let's get these hung. Ah, it doesn't get better, does it, chat? 1 and 2 and 3. Look at my sausages dangling. Dangling from a tree. Alright, those are going off, so let's get these out of here. Let's let these spoil in peace. Guys, we're gonna go translocate ourselves somewhere. I don't know where we're gonna end up, but it's gonna be cool, probably. Hopefully. Definitely not gonna get us killed. Alright, let me go put some stuff away. What are you doing? Get away from my honey. Woohoo! I really don't like shivers, man. They're too creepy. They're too spooky. You're too wide to get inside. Give me your hide. You can't hide. That's right. I rhymed hide with hide. I'm like Eminem, bruv. Alright, I guess I'll turn this into fish whilst we're here. I might just head over now to wherever the, let's find out where the translocator was that we saw. You're also going off. Come with me. You're gonna spoil in a much more convenient location. Right, where was a translocator? I marked it on the map with a, I think I used a ruin. It was red. Yes? No way it was that far up. I swear it's not that far away. Where the hell was it? Here. Hey, Zanze, how you doing? Hey, Famine Dragon. Good to see you, bud. Alright. If you want to see us translocate to somewhere we've never been, then prepare yourselves. So you know what would be a smart thing to do? Finish this and then grab the remaining serving of that. I need to take this upstairs anyway. I will wait for the sun to start coming up before we go. How did you get in? Can't believe the blue gear luck, dude. And that means we get to keep the blue gear around our neck. For drip sake. Okay. We're probably going to end up doing a bit of camping, actually. Which is fun. It gives us a chance to do some hunting on the fly. Which... Sorry, you can probably hear me stuffing my face with pretzels right now. I really do enjoy doing some hunting on the fly and cooking on the fly. We'll leave this in here to go bad. Keep eating this until it's empty. I have in my backpack, I have a cooking pot. Let me double check. I have a cooking pot and I have a bed. I probably want a crock pot in there as well, just in case we end up making a batch of food. You know what? We'll take our walking stick with us. This gives us a slight bonus to our hunger rate, but it does make us slightly slower. It's all good. You just made bacon for a midday snack. Nice. I normally have bacon and eggs with some smashed avocado. I'm millennial maxing. Alright. Hurry up. I would like to take that bowl. By the way, Wall of Legends, I salute you. By the time we come back, this should be done, and we'll have enough iron. We're only 6 away, which is 1 full bloomery's worth, from getting a full set of iron chain. And hopefully, well, this needs another 4 days, but what can you do? Really didn't want to take another crock pot with me, but you know what? It's not the end of the world. Right, I'm gonna head out right now, chat, because I want us to make the most of the day, because I don't know where we're gonna end up. Getting to this place is really not gonna be too difficult at all. I know exactly where we're going to get to the translocator. Whoa, some kind of collapse happening behind me? What the hell is happening? Enjoy a nice spam, egg and cheese. Nice. You know what? I have a can of spam that's been at the back of my cupboard for like well over a year. I should probably use that. I do enjoy some fried spam. Spam and egg sounds incredible. You know what's really good as well? Spam and baked beans. I mean, not the American style baked beans with like sugar in them, like barbecue beans, but like just regular British baked beans. Very, very good. Where was this translocator again? Oh, it's right here. Huge. So we just head down this river. Also, fried spam with some like potato hash, basically. Like fry up some potatoes, or you can parboil them, then fry them, then mash them up, get them nice and crispy in a pan with some spam. Hot diggity damn. Wow, I didn't even intend for that all to be absolutely spitting bars, but it just turned out that way. Am I going the right way? Yeah, we can squeeze through this river, I think. But it's gonna be a tight squeeze. It's a very thin river. You always wanted to try the British delicacies: spam, 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 baked beans, spam, 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 spam. It's delicious. No, if you haven't ever had beans on toast, you are missing. You need really nice butter toast. You need good butter is key to everything. You need a lovely salted butter. Some beans. Add some salt and pepper. Put some cheese on top if you're feeling a little fancy. Promise you won't regret it. Beans on toast is a good staple dinner if you're feeling posh. And baked beans with sausages. Amen. I was about to mention exactly that, the guys. Beans and sausages, absolutely goated. Alright, where's this friggin' translocator and how do we get down there? There's gonna be a hole in the mountain somewhere. Let's try the top first. Looks like there's a little... Oh! Little duckies. Hello. Man, ducks are so cute. How do we get down here, boys and girls? Does anybody remember? There's a hole potentially here, but I don't think it's a proper... No, it's not a real hole. Here, perhaps? Sun's coming up, so that's nice. How the hell did we get down here? Doesn't look like there's a... Oh, wait, hold on. This has got to be it. Bing bong! Alright, how do we fix this? 1. 2. Alright, I'll see you on the other side. I said I'll see you on the... It's warping space-time? Beam me up. Hello? Hello? Switch on. Are you kidding me? Chat, what am I doing wrong? Do I click it? Do I click it bare hand? I'm hitting the button. Is it generating a place, maybe? It does say warping space-time. Don't do it. Not while I'm warping space-time. Is that what's happening, chat? Is it trying to generate a new place? Or it brings us there? Take me to your leader. Please. Alright, well, I'll have a little snack while I wait. Should just stand in it. Huh. Could somebody Google it for me, please? Come on. What about if I logged out and logged back in? Do you think that would work? Relog? Alright, we'll relog. I've not added metal parts. I did add metal parts to it. We did it when we first found it. Repaired static translocator. It should be working. I'm gonna relog. See if that helps. Bear with me one moment. Hello. Yeah, we'll relog here and we'll see if that helps with this. You can watch me eat some pretzels in the meantime. The game's taking a long time to close down. Hey, Kindred. Yeah, I do remember we did, when we found the translocator, there was a bunch of metal parts nearby that we put in it. And then it asked for the, for 3 gears, which we just put 3 gears in there. The game is still trying to close. Look. Interesting. There we go. Alright, let me reload. What's a pretzel? One of these little things. Right, let's keep an eye on this. Please work. I really want to see what's at the other end of this. I've never translocated before. Hey, Titus. How you doing, bud? Good to see you as always. You're on the wiki right now. You've used everything it needs. Yeah, I did. Thank you for checking. Yeah, we repaired it with metal parts when we found it. And now we got those delicious blue gears, which are really of no use to me besides translocators, I don't think, because this is a permadeath run. You wouldn't attack me as soon as I spawn in, would you? Oh my god, the abyss. Get out of here. Go into the abyss. This will load, chat. Give it time. One thing I'm curious. Can we can see what's inside. Any iron? I think we've loaded in. We've loaded in like a single chunk right now. This is creepy, man. Yeah, this is a single chunk. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of this, chat. Hey, how you doing, Nikki? Help me, I'm stuck. Skyblock? Anybody? What is that? There's something down there. This looks like a generic cave, I think. This is weird, man. I don't like this. Oh, okay, now hold on. Host not responding. Server overloaded. That's fine. We let it cook and it will come back to us. In the meantime, let's have a look inside our cave. Oh look, the abyss. This guy's not gonna die because there's a way to reset the loading, but you don't know the command. I can't jump out of the chunk. Just wait here a moment. What if I like, what if I throw a stick over the edge? It just vanishes into the ether. I think it's happening because I'm using the Rivers Gen mod, which does use a server. Oh, it just spat my stick back at me. Did you see that? I didn't like it. What if I remove a block? Alright, let's get out of here. Let me can I translocate? What the hell, dude? What is happening? What have we done? Maybe we were translocated this whole time. If anybody knows the command to get stuff to reload, please do let me know. do anything. Help. Can I get help here? Host is not responding. Okay. Alt F2. I've Alt F2'd. Let's see what happens. I can now move my mouse. Uh-oh. Bing bong. Hit me with a bing. Hit me with a bong. Alright. I think we're good, chat. Now take me. Why is this not working? Take me. No! 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 I'm in a box. They put me in a box. We are really far south. I can tell you that much already. Thank God I'm choking because I'm in a box. Let me out. Help me. I'm boxed. They boxed me in. Alright, let's not forget to mark this place. Because, Ow! Hold on. Oh no. Chat, not like this. Take me out. Get fucked. No, my game's being incredibly laggy as it's loading in. Yeah, look at the lag spikes. Holy cow. Yeah, I'm spawning in extremely deep. We have 64 ladders over our iron mine. We could grab those and dig our way up. The problem is, will we get cave-ins if we dig up with I don't believe it. I'm Alt F4ing chat. Hold on. I want to try something. That is not how I envisioned going out. That is not how I envisioned that at all. That's a permadeath run. That's 45 hours gone. Why would I test that in a world with cave-ins on? Why would I do that? No. I think that's it, chat. I think we got everything. Everything's gone. Our beautiful home. Our translocator that we never even got to test. I don't think this is gonna work, but it feels cheap now, but that is not how I wanted to die. I genuinely thought we would live forever. Let's just test this first, chat. I should have known. The game was telling me something when it didn't spawn anything in. I'm gonna need everybody in chat to cross their fingers and touch wood right now. Please. Not like this. If we had stayed in that cave and maybe killed the drifter down there, he does hit hard though, that guy. We may have had a chance, but then I didn't know, and then our health was so low that cave in. Alright, here we go, we're loading in, let's see what it says. No, we're gone. One lives left. What? Alright, well this doesn't count. It's a permadeath run, chat. I just wanted to know if it worked. I don't know why it gave me an extra life. Cannot revive, all lives up. Never mind, it was just... the fucking game was trolling me. One lives left, cannot revive. Alright, well, chat. That is the end of Permadeath Vintage Story. Season 1. However, that does not mean that we will not be attempting this again. It was an embarrassing way to go out, I'm not gonna lie. It was not the way I envisioned a permadeath run to end, but it did end that way.
Starwillow _ is now following.
Starwillow, thank you very much for the follow. I do appreciate that. I guess this is a good time for you to have just caught up on the non-permadeath series. Yeah. Wow, you know what though? Let's just take a second to appreciate the fact that we made it about 45 hours. We were well into the Iron Age. We were, somewhat ironically, we were about to get our very first piece of iron armor, which probably would have helped considerably in not getting me killed there. Should we watch that back, chat? I want to watch that clip back, because there was a moment, as soon as I mined that block on top of me, I saw everything else coming down around it, and I thought, is this gonna be it? And it was like a micro thought. I was like, this is it, isn't it? And I was like, maybe I can maneuver. I think we got to check that out in real time together, and I believe we can do that. I believe we can slow down. Does anybody know how to slow down clips in Twitch? Let's have a look. Alright, here we go. Let me turn browser... oh no, browser noise is on, I believe. I have 64 letters. Fine. We could grab those. Hold on. No, wait. I don't believe my browser... Can you guys hear that? I think it may just be coming through my mic, but... let's slow it down. Heard the voice text. Yeah, I don't know why my browser input isn't coming through, but... let's watch this, chat. We have 64 ladders over at the Iron Mine. We could grab those.
The problem is, will we get cave-ins if we stop?
It is funny. It is a funny way to go out. I'm not gonna lie. I just, I didn't think it would be like that, you know? Something is collapsing in the background still. Let's watch that regular speed. I really want to get the sound playing, so I'm gonna do it like this. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna actually let my thingy capture my display here. And we're gonna watch it with, hopefully, with sounds. Go to this. Swap it over. I don't know why it's not coming through on the sound, but you can watch the clip yourself if you want, but let's watch it at full speed here. Alright, moments before disaster. 64 letters. Fine. We could grab those. Way up. The problem is, will we get cave-ins if we get up with What a fucking idiot. It did literally take my arm off. That's hilarious. I don't think I said anything and I was completely shook. Well, I can't believe it ended like that, chat. It wasn't how I envisioned. I thought we would definitely die to like Eidolon or something. I felt like I was moving back in a way that could have gotten me out of the blast zone. It's weird, like my world is still there, but I don't think we can ever go back to it. Like, it's still there. 45 hours down the drain. Well, not down the drain. We learnt a lot. We did a lot. Let's give ourselves a little bit of respect. Like we managed to survive all the way into the Iron Age. We had a good harvest. We had some cabbages. We had, oh no, our animals are gonna starve to death, chat. We got pigs and chickens. They're all gonna starve to death. It's just like Nintendogs all over again. Damn. Oh my god. Well, if you're just tuned in, by the way, we've just died. We just lost a 45-hour permadeath run on what is probably my favorite world that we've ever played in. Really love that world. It had great rivers, great mountains. You know what would be an interesting thing to try? You know what's also actually very, very kind of important for me to realize about myself now? I played so much like Caves of Cud, classic runs. I'm never disheartened by permadeath. Like, it sucks, but I'm not like angry or sad about it. I'm like, you know what? We can do all of this again. So that's good. Bears are gonna eat my livestock. Probably. You think the streamer heard voices of the void, aliens calling? Yeah. Speaking of, we will be... Hold on, before we do anything, we will be playing Voices of the Void next stream. Before we do anything though, take a look at this. If you want to play on this world, if you have the Conquest Landform Overhaul mod, this is the seed. I will post it in chat for anybody that's curious on if you want to give the world a run yourself. See ya. Right. Whilst we're here, Chatrick, why don't we? I wanna do a little. This is just a test here. I wanna get the settings using what I consider to be the settings that I like playing on, which are recommended for the Conquest Landform Overhaul that we're using. You go 320 height. You go land cover. Now land cover. Let's do everything else first. Land cover scale. That's gonna be 200%. Upheaval is going to be 0 because that's handled by the mod, and then landform scale will be 160. Right now, land cover itself dictates how much of the world is ocean or how much is land. We had it at 60, meaning 40% of our world would have technically have been ocean. I want to try some stuff. If I set that to 30, let's say. I want to see if we can generate a not a water world, but something that is contains a lot more water. Hey, Lewis. How you doing, bud? Happy New Year to you as well. You loved Permadeath. You've done this in Skyrim and it was fun. That sounds really fun for Skyrim, actually. Yeah, exactly. Like island hopping kind of world. I'm gonna maybe do this for the next playthrough of Permadeath, which will be coming in the new year. Or I'm going to do the same thing again, but we'll do it with... We'll either do it in a tropical biome, or we'll do it in a cold biome, which I think the cold one is obviously going to be a bigger challenge. Especially with polar bears, and obviously just needing more food and needing more like heat in general. But a water world might be cool. I really like the we did slightly warmer climate, which isn't quite tropical and it isn't temperate. It's somewhere in between. It's kind of like, if you think of like, I don't know, maybe West Coast US, like California, kind of like Southern California kind of vibes. Has redwoods and all that kind of stuff. Maybe a Mediterranean vibe. Florida, yeah, exactly. It does take a while to generate a new world here, but we're going to go into creative mode and we're going to fly around and just see what kind of stuff it generates. Damn, what a way to go out. What a way to go out. I'm kind of gutted because the translocator, it would have been cool to go to the surface and see exactly where we were. I should have perhaps stayed and fought with the drifter. I would have rather have died to a random drifter underground than to a cave in. I literally said, "Will this cave in?" before I mined the block above my head, and it did indeed cave in. What a way to go, man. That's the equivalent of, what are you gonna do, stab me? To a guy with a knife, you know, like... There you go. There you go. It was fun. That was a fun... I think my favourite thing about that run was definitely the land gen. But I really kind of loved our house, honestly. It was pretty simple to build. Like, compared to using wattle and daub, using the oak planks look pretty good. Hey, Lola, how you doing? Yes, I just died. I don't know if you saw it. if you scroll up in chat, there should be a clip there. If somebody can post the clip again. I went out in a pretty ironic way. It's 45 hours gone. But like I was just saying to chat, I played enough permadeath runs in my time not to be disheartened. In fact, I think it's hilarious. Yeah, Watland Orb does take a while, but it does look good. Do. Right, yeah, let's see what we can generate on this world. It's taken a while. I'm hoping because there's loads of water. But it should be done fairly soon. You know what though, I've just got a great clip to post on YouTube Shorts. So yeah, can't be mad about that. Speaking of YouTube, by the way, Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead playthrough coming. You know what, let's just go back to this for the meantime. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead playthrough coming. Probably within the next week, we'll be starting that. I need to start posting videos more regularly. Since we've been playing Vintage Story, that's kind of gone down the drain, but I will also finish the run that we're doing of Vintage Story on YouTube as well. And then who knows, maybe we'll give it a month or so and we'll do another Caves of Card run. Heavily abridged. Maybe like a 10 episode run. Dress to impress in the new year, yeah, exactly. Purple Place. Man, this is taking a while to generate. It always does when you make a new world, especially with the Landform mods that we're using. Come on, game. Pull through. Everything I do. These Lola, have you had these pretzels yet? They're really good. I just finished a whole bag already. Health maxing. They're really, really good, huh? Come on, game. You had to give it a rest. You give the rest to Miko because you felt so picky. What build have I enjoyed most in recent memory and card? Great question. Also, yes, the Voices of the Void run is still gonna be it's gonna be the first stream after the new year. What build have I enjoyed the most in recent memory and card? Well, you know, the last run we did was a Trukin. I can't remember exactly what we did. It's hard not to go Gunrack. Gunrack is by not the best build. I think actually that was fun because we were doing I forget the name of the cybernetic, but it allows you to see through walls and you can increase it with compute power. That was fun. Recommend that build. One of the most memorable builds I done was the one that allowed us to generate throwing knives. It takes a lot of work and it does not really have a payoff, but it is cool as hell. The best build is hands down. It's any kind of corrosive gas based build. Corrosive gas has needed to be nerfed for a long time. They did try and nerf it. They made it, I think, slightly more expensive. But it's too cracked. Corrosive gas with a gas tumbler and then a magnetized gas tumbler to go in your floating nearby slot is it just eats through everything. In fact, if we're gonna go for the remaining achievements, killing all 7 Gersh Nephilim in a single run in classic mode, I think that's the way to go about it. Anyway, enough waffle. Let's have a look at this world, shall we? Last selection. I no longer have a mustache, chat, so we gotta get rid of the mustache. Jesus Christ. Is that what I look like? We always go oboe, but let's maybe... No, oboe power. We stay very low on the oboe. Right. Alright, bro, you can be quiet now. Let's go into creative mode here. This looks like an island to me, chat. Yep, that's an island. This is kind of the thing I want. I want to try an island. Imagine we convert this whole island into like... Let's speed up our character here. We got a trader. Hello, Bozo. Pretty nice island. Let's have a look. I think we can have a look to see if there's any like... Let's turn no clip. Yeah, there's some shit around here. We should check how far away the nearest the next lot of land is. We got some caves, some chalk down here, so that's good for leather working. This is a ravine. Ravine. Don't think there's a visible way to get up here. Wonder if this is gonna cave in. Fucking idiot. Alright. Let's go find where the nearest... Alright, looks like there's some land to the west here. Oh, and look at that. Lighthouse. Food might be an issue, yeah. We got a river forming right along the coast here, and then it joins back into the sea, and then there's a hit. See, this is the kind of shit I love with the river gen mod. We've got an underground river here. I actually did generate a really cool world in some testing the other day, where I found what was essentially an impact crater, which I'd never seen before. So this is some pretty cool land. We got a little cove here. This would also be a cool place to build. We could then build some stairs up. See, the stuff you can generate with this Conquest Landform mod is really fucking cool. Like, this is also an island, I'm assuming, for the most part. Yeah, maybe. The trees are fairly sparse. I do want to do a very heavily forested world, but the problem is it's so laggy that it's hard to justify. Hard to justify doing it, you know? Ah, what do we have here? Don't even think about showing me a translocator. I'm gonna be pissed. Anyway. That's the trader from the Culinary Artillery. It's a fairly cool world. A lot of it is ocean. Maybe this is the kind of setting that we'll play with next time, but we'll maybe try maybe a tropical playthrough, or maybe we want to do a colder climate. The colder climate is going to make it really hard. You see now it's whilst it's generating new land, it's gonna be somewhat laggy, but obviously that's because I'm flying around at high speed. Any stuff under this grave? It's not a grave, it's just a ruin, I think. Alright, so this is either a very large island with a lake in the middle, which by the way is cool as hell. Or, there's a bear by the way, right below me. Yeah, this is either a very large island with a lake, with a river leading to a lake, or it's multiple islands. Brushed wolves. When was the last time we saw wolves? We are playing temperate though. We weren't playing a temperate zone before. Yeah, this looks like a very large lake. Some traders there. Some more rivers. Let's have a look at the map. Alright, no, this is an island from the looks of things, and this is a very large island. This is actually kind of not that exciting, I don't think. I think our previous settings were a lot cooler when it comes to generating land. One thing we can do though is I bumped down all of the spawns for better ruins, right? Like considerably. So why don't we see if we can actually find something? I don't think we actually managed to find any better ruins previously. Ooh. Is that that? That is that. You could terraform this and turn this into a really cool little building, like a tower. That would be cool. Hey, Landbot. Yeah, we died. You are spoiling us the fun of exploration. Yeah, but I'm not going to be using this world. And I don't think I'm going to be playing temperate. I don't know if this is added by better ruins. I don't think it is. We actually can... We can look for stuff on the map. It's a bit harder to see on this map, but looks like there could be something there. I don't know how you swap to the other map type. Let's do a little more exploration over here. Then maybe we'll generate, see, now this is an island. Look at that. Any moment now. Oh, there we go, right. Oh yeah, it's cold up here. Oh, we got some actual ice. Some true to life ice. Ooh, slippery. Alright, this is okay. I mean, you know what would have been cool is generating this, but with the coldest biome. So this would all probably be frozen. I'm assuming the ocean freezes. In the like Arctic settings. Still, what a cool game. The generation in this game is... Obviously we're using a mod, but even then, like... Even vanilla, it's really, really great. There's a dried up riverbed here that we're following. Hey, Loquatron, how you doing, bud? We're good. We just died. We just died 45 hours into the run. So we're just kind of flying around in a different world here. I do have the seed for my old world. But, here we go. What's this? Is that a translocator? Don't ever show me one of those again. Now or ever. I will check the chest though. Nobody cares. Don't know if this is from Better Ruins or not. Is that a squirrel chasing a chicken? What is that? Run, chicken, run! I do like this area. Guys, since you're here, do you want to see my my creative world real quick? I don't think I've shown this before. I don't have much, but it is really fun. I've spent a lot of hours in creative. How did I die? Yeah, how did I die? That's a good question. Well, let me show you. Let me show you how it all happened, shall I? Also, whilst I'm here, let me turn off. There we go. Check it out. Ha ha hee hee ha. Load in, you little freak. You don't understand the game enough to get the death. Well, essentially what happened is we had cave-ins turned on. So when you're in a cave, if you mine blocks above you, there's a decent chance they will cave in on top of you. And we were like, let's test this block. And yeah, it fell on me and it decimated my spine. This is the house design I came up with. This is what I basically made in my YouTube series. This is a much bigger version of it with a cool ass balcony. It's a big building, but you'll see it's basically the same as the one in the YouTube videos. This is the blacksmith out here. This is the kitchen, but actually big. This is what would be bedrooms. And then I had these really cool little loft areas here as well, which I'm a fan of. With the beams, and another one up here, looking out. Like this house a lot. Think it looks really nice from the front as well. Looks very nice. Like it a lot. Like it a lot. This is one of my favorite things. This kind of building I really love. Building it in this game, I've actually never made bricks before. We should try making bricks. And this is marble. I've actually never found marble, but this is very chisel heavy, as you can see. But once you have the pantograph, it's very easy to replicate. I like this building style a lot. It's more of a kind of like late 19th century kind of building. It's kind of got like a London or New York vibe with these ledges that you have after every floor as well. But yeah, I do like this building. Would be very good for I don't know, like maybe multiplayer. I've also done this little motif. Kind of just made it up as I went. Yeah, late Victorian, exactly. And then over here is kind of a generic over-the-top beam like facade for a medieval house. Never really finished this. This was the first version of it. This is not great. I tried doing all kinds of stuff with these quarter logs. I don't know why I chiseled all of this out. I don't remember. This is like the first thing I built like 6 months ago. There's an elk. Here's my lamppost design. You can use beams on these, by the way, so they look even more... Like this one here looks pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I might do that. Oh, chat, I was about to say I might do that in the world we're currently playing. I just forgot that we just died. Oops. This is just a stupid log cabin. Not really a fan of the log cabin. And then over here I got a cool little wattle and daub type thing. I've been doing some stair practice. Oh, this was my idea for making a custom fire pit over here, but I don't think you can chisel this in survival mode. Dirt blocks, it's creative only. Yeah, this is just if you remember my starter house, which is now the shed in the YouTube series, this is basically that. Except it's got this, which doesn't quite work because the ceiling's too shallow here. And that's really it. I do wanna... I want to stick with this kind of style, the medieval style, because I really love this. But obviously this is huge. I'd like to downscale it fairly significantly. And also I like the idea of building a cellar, like an actual walk down, like... I don't think we can go down too far here without falling out of the world, but... Yeah. I think that would be a really cool thing to build. But yeah, this is my creative world. I really like this building, but again, how feasible this is. I'll be honest though, this was easier to build than this. This is a lot more material. This I think is cool. This is something you see in London a lot. Are these sub-levels that you actually have... There would be windows basically here, essentially. And then I don't know the name for the, but I've always been a big fan of this. You'd have windows down here, and yeah, this would be like it wouldn't be a basement, but it's like a sub level. Garden level, lower ground floor. Yeah. But yeah, like this building a lot. It's the kind of building that you want to just kind of go to the top and just maybe smoke a J or something. And then jump. Yeah. So, I don't know what we're going to do for the next hardcore. I definitely want to attempt permadeath again. If people want to watch it, I'm going to play it. And we've had pretty good viewership, actually. I think we've averaged on Twitch between, let's say, 30 and 40 people. And similarly on YouTube. The early streams on YouTube were absolutely crazy. We had well over 100 people watching. So I think Vintage Story is going to stay in the mix, and I really like the permadeath thing. I don't think there are many people doing that right now. So that will definitely stay in the mix. And we'll probably start that in like week 2 maybe of the new year. Your flat is in a Victorian building. And you're the lower ground floor? Ah, nice. 100% permadeath adds stakes to everything. Exactly. I also... Hey, how you doing, Roasty? Good to see you, bro. I did indeed die. Yes. I'm speaking to you from beyond. Also, chat, just a quick show of hands if you're currently in my chat, even if you haven't chatted before. On the Discord, I'm thinking about starting a Vintage Story server with basically all the mods that I'm currently using. Curious as to what the turnout would be, just to know how many slots to get. You don't have to be on there all the time. It can be a very casual thing. It wouldn't be permadeath, it would obviously. But yeah, thinking of starting a server. Maybe we can build a little village or something, or we can just go off and do our own things. But I think that would be nice. That's for the people on the Discord. Be a nice way to thank everybody for the support on Vintage. But yeah, I will post on there again. And let's say if there's at least 10 people. You know what? No, let's go 8 people. If there's at least 8 people who are genuinely interested, then I will do it. I will make it so. You just watched the death. Yeah, what did you think of it? Not the way I planned to die. But pretty funny, all things considered. It was right after we finally used our very first translocator as well. Ah, man, what a way. This is rat heaven. Yeah, this is creative mode rat heaven. One thing I did quickly want to try. I think this is the right... No, that's a termite mound. These are all termite mounds. What's the name of the... What's the name of the rocks? The pile of rocks that go up to form a big spike. Does anybody know? These are all termites. The reason I asked is because somebody said you can actually make a sundial. I don't know if it's a stalagmite in this game. I think they're called like speleotherms, but yeah, then I don't think they're called stalagmites in this game. There's like a pile of rocks that you can stack up. I don't know what they're called right now, but it's very cool. I think it's... Hold on, I think we might be able to find out. It's made from, let's just say... Let's get some granite stones. Actually, it might be in this list. Let's have a look. Is there a way for me to... It's like this. It's like boulders, but it's stacked up and it's spiky. I don't think it's rubble. Maybe we can just do it with a... Maybe we can just do it with this. Gonna need some of these. Let's go. Basically, I think you can make a sundial using this. You can do it really using any kind of long object, but we look at the time here. Day starts at 12, right? So theoretically, this should be 3 o'clock. Hey Willem, how you doing? Your one gripe with vintage stories, there's so many cool things, but unless you know the exact name, yeah. I think they could definitely do with changing some stuff. I just want to test this. Is there a way for us to speed up time? I know there's a way. I always forget how to do it. There's a way to open up like a menu. Oh, I got it. What a guess. Does this have a way to change time? What am I looking at? What is this shit? Fly mode. Time of day. Here we go. 12. Let's go to 3. No, I'm gonna need more sunlight than that, bozo. However, it looks like my theory is incorrect. I think 3 is about... It's just stupid buildings in the way. Here we go. It's going in this direction. Alright, so 3 o'clock is actually there. Maybe it depends on the time of year as well. Hold on. Let me go back in time. I'm just curious about this. So there's 12. 11. 10. 9. 9 is right here. 9, 12, 3. Wait. 12? 3. Is this a this is like a 24-hour jobby though, right then? Yeah, it must be. Yeah, it's winter right now, which is why the sun is very, very low. I'm just really curious about this sundial stuff, because if I know if that is actually the case... Problem is, it's a time of year. Is there a way for me to change time of year? I don't think there is there? 9, 12, 3. I think then through that we can actually infer that that would be 6. And then this would be like 9 PM. This would be 12 AM. Then we'd have like 3 like here, or maybe not, maybe one more, and then this would be 6 AM. So you can, I think, make actual sundials, which is fucking cool. And it uses obviously a 24-hour clock. I think that's a really cool little detail. I just wish it was summer. I don't know if there's a... Summer? I don't know if there's a summer command. Wait. Weather... I don't think it's a weather thing. Slash help time. Calendar speed determines the relationship between in-game time and real-world time. Okay. We don't want that, but that is a cool thing. You can stop time? Oh, I wish I'd known that for all the screenshots I've been trying to take. Time speed, time add. Huh. Hey, empty calories. How you doing? World config. What was that you say, Jason? World config seasons. Summer. Restart game world. I'm just curious. I just want to confirm that this calendar works, because if that's the case, I think one really cool chiseling project for the next playthrough will be to make a cool little clock, a little sundial. In fact, we could... John Sundial, exactly. We could try that now, actually. I have an idea of how to do it. Basically, we're going to chisel Find the center of a block. Chisel it. Keep it as high as possible. And then chisel everything down. And then start putting little nubbins on all of the cardinal directions and all of the diagonals and see if that works. Because if you can chisel a sundial, that's actually such an underrated thing that I didn't even know you could do until I saw somebody mention it like very offhand in a YouTube video. Use poles to calculate the circumference of a vintage world. Hell yeah. Hey Weldon, how you doing? Weldon, we the run just ended. We just died. Our permadeath run is no more, unfortunately. Oh, look at that summer, baby. Right, let's get up nice and early. Let's see if this sundial. Actually, I should have kept that there. I don't know why I did that. Let's put it back. Let me go make a sundial. Give me some. What do you want to? I guess we'll use granite. Hold on, my game's having a hard time. There we go. Get rid of this. Grab me, you know what, get me a lovely polished granite. And let's grab, need a chisel. Need a hammer. And we're gonna need a... I can't remember what it's called, but it's right here. Planer, there we go. Right. Storm's rolling in. Yeah, I think you absolutely can do a sundial. This is sick. Let's go out where there's like no shadows blocking. So if we were to do this, for example. Right. And then we plane this all the way down, more or less, to about here. And then we get the old chisel out the middle. Speaking of the middle, where is the middle? I think it's probably best to do it this way. From the looks of things, I'm going to say it's here. That looks middle-ish to me. And then we can just go and make little divots. Oop. Like this. That's going to be 9. What did we start at? We started at 6, or was it 9? We started at 6, so that's currently 7. Let's go back to 6. Yep, let's go to 9. In the IAM. I'm just hoping it's not different in summer and winter. And then let's move to 12. Should be dead ahead. Yep. Right there. That maybe could do with a little... Yeah, I think you can totally make a sundial. That's really, really cool. I know you can look at the time in your menu, but as a little project, I think that's friggin' cool. Like so. You guys think this is cool? If you want to see how we died, Weldon, there's a link there to my Twitch. I think this is really cool. However, this... It's a shame you can't copy over stuff from creative into survival. So theoretically, now... That there should be, what was it, 6 PM? Can't tell, it's too dark. I wish okay, but we can see where the sun is. Yeah, this absolutely works. That is super cool. That is such an unsung thing. I think we should actually be putting this here. If we want to make it look nice, we go in one. Like that, right? No, like this. Yeah, that's a freaking sundial, bro. Who up? Sunning. They dial right now. So it would look like this. Yeah. That is a functioning sundial. And you can make it look nice. You can also chisel a bunch of crap to make the table it's on look nice. Obviously we're making a plinth. Can't believe I never used that menu before. That menu is actually a godsend. That's a rough sundial, dude. So I can go, oh, okay, that's 6 AM, that's 9, that's 12 PM, 3 PM, 6 PM, 9 PM, 12 AM, 3 AM. Fucking cool, man. Super cool. And you know what? Why not go... I feel like a sundial would be somewhat round. I guess we're chiseling a sundial on stream right now. Let's enrounden this. And then we'll make this ensmallened. Ensmallen the base. Such as... Nope, didn't want to do that, but you know what? Screw it, let's do that anyway. And then let's chip away some kind of nice stand for it. I mean, you can get as detailed with this as you want. You can add other shit, you know. If you really wanted to go crazy, we could start to round out this. Like this. I think this is so cool, man. I really wish we had made a sundial. Bing bong. You're like, oh, okay, it's what, 9, almost 9? Or it is 9? Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but it does work. It's not how sundials work due to being on a hemisphere. The sun would be on one side of the sundial, meaning the times would be on all other sides of the needle. That's true. But I think in this thing, there's no hemisphere, right? So the sun actually circles around. Although I'm not sure. When do I think I'll stream in 2026? Oh, like, all the time. I'm trying to get back into it a lot more regularly. And I'm definitely, yeah, I'm not going to be poking the ceiling anymore to check if there's gravity. That was so stupid. Let's grab, like, a nice, Let's get some slate. Slate's a lovely block. Where's the polished slate at? There. Give it a little trim job. What a beautiful thing. Is there a way to make any luminous kind of blocks? Because I think putting some little inset stuff into the actual time thing would be really, really sick. With a craft like that, you're going into cave poking. Oh, yeah. How dare you do that, Titus? Oh, it's okay, man. You've been around on my channel for a long time. I know you. You can be as mean as you want. As long as you become a YouTube member. And then we can like chisel away the tip. Chisel away. Who chiseling they tip right now? And then we could get like I don't know. Let's get like a sandstone. Actually, let's use bauxite. Bauxite these balls, baby. Alright, and then we go over here, and then we press F, and then we put some bauxite in there. And then we fill this in. Okay, we got to do it on the... There we go. And look at that. Suddenly we've got some inserts. Maybe we go down one. I think that looks nicer. Just as a proof of concept. A POC, if you will. Always be proofing your concepts, chat. Yeah. Just a little example of the stuff. If you're still on the fence about buying Vintage Story, treat yourself. Life is too short, you know. And it's $22. And let me tell you though, the amount of, in terms of dollar to gameplay ratio, you're gonna get a shitload of gameplay out of this game. Plinth needs work, but the sundial itself is pretty nice. Why not have 4 of them? A concept needs at least 45 minutes by a radiator to prove. Exactly. What's the weirdest thing you can spawn in this game? Are there bombs? I believe there are bombs. I haven't ever used one. Ore, stone, scrap. That's for rock. That's for creatures. That's for mining stone. That's for mining ore. Firework. Yo, there's fireworks in the game. What? I hate that this is called a torch. That is not what I would call a torch. IRL. Hold on. Yo. Let's try each of the bombs. Oh, my game is really starting to lag for some reason. I don't know why, since we're in a flatland, but yeah, these lag spikes are... I think it's some stuff on my end. That's one thing I will say about this game is it's got some problems in terms of optimization. Fucking hell, it's dark now. Alright, let's make it daytime again. My lovely red maple just came in. It's so awful. I hate it. Alright, let's... How do we use this? Oh, you have to ignite everything. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Let's try the ore blasting. I imagine it's going to be more of the same. And then we'll try the other thing. Rock blasting. What's the difference between stone blasting and rock blasting? That's the same thing in my head. Whoa! Mamma mia! Alright, that's the one to go for. Rock blasting. Okay, this one mines stone, this one mines ore, this one just destroys everything. Do 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 do. Lag spike, spike. Oh yeah, this lag spikes. Did you see that? It was like all the way up here. Don't know what causes that right now. I think there's also grenades. No, I thought they were grenades. Didn't I pick up a bee nade at some point? Oh. More fireworks? I swear I picked up a bee grenade at some point. Is that it? That's an empty bee nade. There we go. That's cool. How does this work? Okay, now that's a cool firework, dude. Friggin' sweet. Oh, also, with one of the mods I'm using, I haven't seen it yet, but I just want to check. There's this thing. What the fuck is that? Is that a boner? Wait, what? Where is this lag spike coming from? This is crazy source for a flatland. Yeah, this is all one lag. What the fuck, dude? You see that? That was off the scale. I think that's my cue to end, ladies and gents. I think we're going to be ending here. It's been an interesting day. Our run ended, unfortunately, but it does mean new things coming. Watch this space. We'll be back in 2026 with more vintage story, probably some other stuff, definitely some other stuff. Shut up, guy in the background. I want to thank you all for your support through 2025. It's been actually astounding. We hit 10k subscribers this year. We hit 5k subscribers this year as well, I believe. YouTube's going really well. We're working our way towards 1,300 followers on Twitch. It's crazy. And I've met some amazing people along the way, so thank you guys very much. I hope you all have a lovely start to 2026 and a lovely end to 2025. I know it's been a bit of a weird year for a lot of people, myself included, but hey, what can you do? Keep moving forward. And have a lovely new year, guys. Loquitran, Crap Launcher, Insane Nikki, Tachyon, Titus, Lewis, Willem, Jason. Thank you guys for being here, man. Really do appreciate it. And I look forward to doing more streams. If you're not a member of the Discord, go join. Because you will get notified of when we go live. And you can join the soon-to-be Vintage Story server. If you're interested in that. Otherwise, you can just talk about games. Or you can just share memes. Or talk about music. We got lots of rooms over there. Glibberish, Claiborne, Roasty. All of you have a lovely new year. Claiborne, are you streaming right now? Are you live, my friend? I will send a raid over to you if that is the case. You are? Okay, well there you go. I'm going to send a raid over to Claiborne to end out 2025. Please excuse the crazy noises in the background. That's it's kind of fucked up. Everybody on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Have a lovely new year, and I'll see you in 2026. Bye bye.